You're probably running at least one automation right now that's flagged. Not banned, yet flagged. Your account is already being watched.
X actually went public about what broke. When they pulled API access from the InfoFi apps, the ones that paid users tokens for posting, they explained exactly why. The platform said those apps had flooded conversations with AI-generated reply spam and degraded conversation quality across the board. That crackdown was the start of a sustained enforcement wave, and the accounts that got caught weren't doing anything that felt obviously wrong. They were using tools that worked fine 18 months ago.
I've been building on top of Twitter's API since before Taplio. That's the LinkedIn tool I co-founded with Tom and Thibaut. We hit 3,000 paying users in 3 months and sold it for a few $1 million. The whole thing was built through the official API. I learned what X allows, what it tolerates, and what it nukes without warning. In the years since, the rules shifted, rate limits tightened, endpoints vanished, and whole categories of automation got quietly killed off. Here's the highest risk move right now. Auto likes, auto follows, auto retweets, auto DMs. X specifically targets these for enforcement. X's detection systems are specifically tuned to catch these patterns. The consequence is a suspension. I've watched people run follow-unfollow campaigns thinking that because they kept the speed low, they'd be fine. Community data shows that 30 follows per day spread across a day looks human. 100 follows in 1 hour looks automated. X's system detects that pattern within 24 to 48 hours. There's no slow enough.
What happened to programmatic replies is worth understanding. X changed its API v2 rules so that you can only reply through the post endpoint if the original author had mentioned you or quoted your post first. If neither condition is met, the API blocks the attempt outright. This applies to every standard tier: free, basic, pro, pay-per-use. The only carve-out is enterprise. Any tool or workflow that auto-replied to posts, even ones using the official API correctly, is now either blocked or needs that summon signal from the original author before it can fire.
The reason X gave publicly was straightforward. Programmatic replies had been heavily used by developers, including AI-assisted ones, to insert low-quality content into conversations at scale. The spam problem got bad enough that they just closed the door. So if you've got any kind of reply bot running, or a workflow that fires replies to trending posts, or an engagement tool that responds to keywords, that whole category is dead unless someone explicitly pings you first. Browser-based automation is the other major trap. X's rules are explicit. Using non-API-based forms of automation, including scripting the website directly, can result in permanent suspension. That means headless browsers, Selenium scripts, Playwright automations, and any tool that logs into your account using your username and password instead of going through the official OAuth screen. The OAuth screen is the one that says, authorize this app to access your account. When you see that screen, you're using a safe tool, Buffer, Hootsuite, Typefully. They all go through that flow. Anything that skips it and logs in with credentials directly is a violation. The dumbest automation mistake I've seen, honestly, is people posting the same content across multiple accounts they control. Looks harmless, feels like a distribution play. X treats it as coordinated manipulation. Each account needs its own content strategy, its own voice, its own pipeline. Feeding identical AI outputs into 5 accounts simultaneously is a fast way to get all 5 flagged at once. Here's the part you need to know. You can get caught in an enforcement sweep even if you're doing everything right. X rolled out a new spam filter that swept up thousands of real accounts in a false positive wave. Their head of product confirmed that 99% of those suspensions were reversed in about 12 hours and acknowledged the filter had incorrectly tagged a subset of clean accounts. If that happens to you, submit an appeal through X's Help Center immediately, document the tools you use and how they connect through OAuth, and get that evidence in front of them fast. Clean records matter. So what's actually safe? Scheduling original content, completely fine. X wants you posting. The algorithm doesn't penalize scheduled posts. What matters is content quality and the engagement you get in the first hour after it goes live. RSS to tweet workflows are fine. Auto posting when you publish a blog or drop a podcast episode is explicitly permitted. Analytics tracking through authorized tools carries 0 enforcement risk. And using AI to draft your content is fine as long as you review it before it publishes. AI generates, you check it, then schedule it. That human review step keeps you in control and keeps your output clean. I use SocialBoner for exactly this workflow. The AI voice feature scans your existing posts, runs a voice interview, and generates new content modeled on how you actually write. The AutoTweet feature puts up to 90 posts per month on autopilot in your voice. It operates through the official OAuth flow, so it's on the right side of every enforcement line we just covered. That's what separates it. Automate the stuff that happens before posting. Keep everything after posting: liking, replying, following back, manual and intentional. The algorithm is looking for engagement patterns a human physically couldn't sustain. If your tool is doing things at a speed no person could match, X will notice. If you're already shadow banned, and you'll know because your impressions will drop off a cliff with no notification, the recovery process is the same every time. Stop everything for 48 to 72 hours. Don't taper off. Stop posting. Delete only the specific content that triggered it, not your whole tweet history. Mass deleting your archive looks like another automated action and can trigger new flags when you come back. Return at your normal posting pace, and don't create a new account to escape it. X tracks device fingerprints, IP addresses, and phone numbers. A new account connected to your same setup can get every connected account permanently suspended. The golden rule through all of this is simple. Automate content creation and scheduling. Never automate engagement. Consistent, high-quality content compounds into follower growth. Engagement shortcuts are what get accounts killed. If you need leads, check out Scraper City. For cold email coaching, check out Galadon Gold. And if you want to grow on Twitter and X, use SocialBoner. The next video is coming up now.